Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They're led out by someone who needs no introduction to these Lions. Their quarterback for 12 seasons and the franchise's most prolific passer with over 45,000 yards and nearly 300 touchdowns. It's Matthew Stafford. Stafford going to throw from the outset. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. 4 yards the result of the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Ready.
Now Stafford. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw is Stafford. And he is caught. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing again is Stafford. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Here's Stafford. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now it's Stafford. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 32 yards away. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So halftime is upon us on Thursday Night Prime Time, and we go off to Orlando and Scott Hansen for our halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
He was brought down by Jacoby Durant. 24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Detroit.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
2nd and a yard.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
2-yard line.
Now 1st and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
20. 5.
Now Goff. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Touchdown, Detroit.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this, because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here, as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. The kickoff team on the field now, as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Stafford now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. We talk about making winning plays. That is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Throwing now, Goff. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
And it's incomplete. We're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game, but, hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the